Hi, welcome to the Jam Plan. We are on day 5. So, sleep today. We're going to talk about sleep. Alcohol is a massive sleep disruptor. It really does interfere with our REM sleep. Usually you get 6 or 7 cycles. With alcohol in your system, you get maybe 1 or 2, and you do not get quality sleep. A lot of people I coach say to me, Carol, it really does help me sleep. And that's fine. Yeah, it probably knocks you out. Or maybe you drink till you pass out. But the quality of your sleep is not good at all, which means you feeling very fatigued and lethargic and horrible the following day. Plus you've got the hangover and horrible nauseous tummy to contend with as well. So sleep, I think when I stopped drinking, it probably took about a week for me. I would always have that 3-4 a.m. wake up. And there's a reason for that. When we take on board alcohol, it releases cortisol, which is a stress hormone, into our system. And that lasts far longer than the actual alcohol. So when we stop drinking in the late evening before bed, our blood alcohol level starts to drop. And the cortisol is still, the stimulant is still racing around in our body. And that is often why we get the wake up in the middle of the night. And then I used to get the dreadies. I used to lay there worrying about anything and everything in the middle of the night. It's funny, isn't it? Everything's like 100 times worse in the middle of the night. And I'd start feeling rubbish, or I'd wake up for a drink. And I'd always take a drink to bed with me, because again, it's a big dehydrator. So sleep is will come and improve the longer you are away from alcohol. Everybody's different. I know some people, because they've been heavy drinkers for a long time, it can take weeks before they see improvement in their sleep, sometimes months. Other people, they can start to have really good sleep as soon as the alcohol's left their system, which is, within sort of 3 days really. And their sleep really does improve and they feel refreshed in the morning. So get ready for your nighttime routine. I think sleep hygiene, if you Google that, there's lots of good tips to help you get a good night's sleep, especially blue light and your device and scrolling. Even if you've got a device that doesn't give you that light, still the conscious activity and what you're seeing, what you're hearing stays with you and makes you hyper. Well, it made me hyper. So scrolling right up until 10 o'clock at night, when I go to bed at 10, did me no good at all. I usually read anyway, so I would take my mind off it, but I'd be reading for an hour rather than 10-15 minutes sometimes before my brain would settle down. So try to put your phone away. What I do is I tend to switch it off after tea, which is about 7 o'clock. I put it away in another room and I don't even think about it. And I just have some quality time with my hubby and, I don't even do any scrolling. That takes a lot to do and I understand that. But try to get into the routine of putting it away, even if it's half an hour earlier than you would normally. Put your phone down. If you take it to bed, then just put it in away from your bedside table. Go and put it on the set of drawers or put it on the windowsill, somewhere out of the way. Then what's the other things you can do? You can, big meals before you go to sleep are not great. Brendan Burchard, he does a sleep hygiene thing, and he reckons at least 3 hours before you go to bed is not to have a large meal. So look at your eating. Also, I use lavender essential oils. I've got a diffuser. I'll burn put them in the diffuser for about half an hour before I go to bed. Sometimes if I've forgotten to do that, I'll drop lavender on my pillow. Also, the temperature of your bedroom. They say the optimum temperature is around 18 or 19 degrees, but just Google sleep hygiene. I think the important thing is to try and help yourself as much as possible. In the wintertime, I like a hot bath, so I will have a hot bath and bubbles in the evening, which is a great relaxer, and also it's a distraction from any triggers or cravings that you're going through. So you find what works for you, but certainly put your phone away earlier, have your large meal earlier on in the evening, and just find some routine like bathing or your lavender drops, or do something. Reading, I like to read just a general book. I'm reading on something about a fictional character around a British couple that moved to France. It's just something that takes my mind off everything, and I just get into my book, and I look forward to reading that book. Sometimes it's only half an hour, but I look forward to. It's interesting how your brain gets used to it, because I start thinking about the characters in the book and what's going on in the book once I start switching off the lights and we start getting ready to come to bed. So you find what works for you, but alcohol is a big sleep disruptor, so do be prepared for some better night's sleep. And again, if you've got any questions, DM me, drop me an email. I'll be more than happy to give you some more tips and help around sleep. So take care, have a great day, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Bye.